Hello, I'm Amber Uper, and this is a model kit review. And as you can see, the kit that we have here today is a 1/72nd scale German Junkers Ju-86D1 bomber. Now these were a pre-war design that first saw flight service in 1934. In various versions they were used in the Spanish Civil War, but by the beginning of World War II these were completely obsolete. But they were still used in transport service during the Battle of Stalingrad to try and bring supplies into the besieged troops in Stalingrad. So anyway, let's take a look at the box here. This is the old white box, so you know this is an old kit. We got this kit from eBay in the used market, of course. So let's take a look at the side here. So on this side you've got other kits that Itagliari was making at the time. And let's see, on this side it gives you some basic information about the airplane. This is Italian, this is English. And the end box art, if you can see it there, it's just your basic end box art. So let's open up the kit and see what's in it. Alright, so we have the instructions here. And let's see, there's the decals I was looking for. So here's your decals. Ju-86D1. So there's various different decal markings here. Okay, so, and they, you can see that they're old. The clear has yellowed. Makes them more difficult to use, but there's decals. So, let's push the box out of the way and take a look at the instructions. Let's see. This is just a three-fold out. So here in the beginning is your information on the airplane in what looks like 3 different languages. So, let's see. As typical for Itagliari kits, here's your sprue layouts. And I'm sure this is the clear sprue. And then get into your assembly instructions. Now this is really nice here because this is a much better illustration of how the parts go into the body on this. And then here's you know, the building of it. Looks like the pilots actually have separate arms on this kit, which is pretty good for 1/72nd scale. And then the upper gunner here, he's standing. And I guess there's a lower gunner also that has to be put together. Alright, so, and we get to, where are we? This is figure 2. So this is the underside of the airplane, the landing struts, and the wheels. Now you can do this wheels down or wheels up, I guess. See if you do it, oh, here's your bomb bays. The bomb bay doors either open or closed. Alright, your engine nacelles. Now the first group of planes that were built in this series used a 2-stroke diesel engine, which was rather innovative for aircraft engines at the time. Okay, here's your double tail, and putting your flaps on the wings. And then here's painting instructions for your crewmen. So there's that, and then we go to the back side, and here is different painting instructions for your aircraft camouflage, along with different decals, different versions of the plane, different decals. Shows you the decal layout, and if you look up here on the top, it shows you your colors. Paint the plane according to the patterns on the plane. So the decals are pretty straightforward. Or decals, the painting instructions, all of the instructions are pretty straightforward. Seems like reasonably good instructions. So now we got that. Let's take a look in the bag. Here in the box. Now this bag is closed, so I have to open the bag Okay, I got the bag open. Now let's take a look at the parts. We'll push the box out of the way. And then we'll drag out the plastic parts, the clear plastic parts, and we'll bring the box back for contrast. Okay, so here's your stand. And then you have the upper canopy and the nose canopy of the plane. And then here's one of your lower parts. This may be, yeah, I think this is the windshield for the upper rear gun turret area, actually. And this is for the lower part, if I'm not mistaken. The lower front part. Alright, so we got those. And what else do we have in here? Pull the sprues out of the bag. Okay, so your first sprue, we have all the big parts. This is all. This is your body halves and your wing halves for the front wing. Here is the vertical surfaces for the double tail. Let's take a look here. This body, this airplane is approximately 9.5 inches long, or approximately 24 centimeters long, more or less. So that's pretty much it there, not much more to it. So we'll take a look at the other sprue. Here's all the small parts. And make sure I get that in the camera. Okay, so here's the lower part of the body where the wing goes on, because this is a low wing plane. And here's your tail surface, your main cross wing. Okay, now this is the interior part. That's the floor of the plane, of the interior. Interior bulkheads, your landing wheels. There's a lot of little parts. There's your defensive placement guns, tail wheel, both propellers. These are engine nacelles. Those are the lowers. These are the uppers. Here's all your pilots, or all your, not pilots, crew members, including the pilots, of course. And legs and arms and all of that. So that's a little more complex than the average 1/72nd scale model. Here's your flight stick with the wheel. You have landing struts, which can either be, or these are the covers. These can either be made closed or open. If you want them open, they have it scored so that you can take the two halves, the wheel cover apart and glue them in the open position. And here is your bomb bay doors for the small bomb bay that they had in there. Let's see, that's got to be a seat. Yeah, I bet you that's the pilot's seat. And then there's other stuff. The rear gunner stands up. I don't know who does the front gunner, probably the bombardier. So, but anyway, here's all your various stuff. This looks like it's the top of the bomb bays with something to represent the fins of the bombs. It's an interesting thing, because they're loaded up nose up vertically in the bomb bay, according to the information on the plane. So there it is, two big sprues of parts. These are all your flaps for the main wings. So there's your two main sprues and your clear sprue. A lot of good parts there. Taliari kits have always been really well detailed kits. Even with the 1/72nd scale kits, they're still pretty well detailed. Bring that down so you can see the box better. There we go. Alright, so that's my model kit review for the Junkers Ju-86 D1 German bomber in 1/72nd scale, as produced by Taliari, probably in the late 70s. Thanks for watching.